Don't be shy, handsome. What can Christina do for you?
I'm not looking for what you're selling. But I'd like to ask you a few questions, if I may. I'm a doctor. Dr. Reid.
All right then, but be quick. Though I usually get paid when I open my mouth.
Personal questions. Tell me about yourself.
Tell me about yourself.
Are you joking with me? People don't usually come to see me for conversation.
I have no interest in your work. I am, however, curious as to what led you into this career.
Short story. The war, exile, and England. This country is not especially welcoming. I've been refused many jobs because of where I am from. I had few options left.
Right. I don't judge you. That was a decision to sell your body. You should try to find another job.
I always thought I was the master of my own fate. But now I know we don't always have control over our lives. I don't judge you.
You know, this money is not only for me. I have good reasons to need this money quickly. But it is not your concern, Doctor.
No, totally get it. Back. Life in London. About your health.
Christina, have you been examined? The epidemic is spreading fast in London, and you could be exposed, or expose others.
I don't like doctors or hospitals, but I don't like you asking questions.
Right. Your line of work has many health risks.
Considering your line of work, I assure you it is only a matter of time before you have health issues.
If it is going to happen, it will happen. Right now, I need money. That's what's important.
That's sad.
You can put your own life in danger, that's your decision. But what about your clients? If you're contaminated, you will put them in danger too.
And you think that would worry me? If you knew the men I deal with, their health would not be what you'd worry about.
Fair. Totally fair.
Clayton Darby claims he will expose the crisis in Whitechapel to all of London. Do you believe him?
I believe Clayton's courage will erode with time, until he finally leaves Whitechapel to start another fight somewhere else.
Okay.
Why this skepticism?
How can you speak about starvation if you've never been hungry? Or about poverty? Or anything else you have never suffered from?
Are you talking from experience?
I've seen your type come here to get a good fuck in a cheap room or a dark alley before going back to their fancy houses in the West End.
Okay. Let's ask her about the dispensary.
What do you know about Nurse Crane and her dispensary?
2 girls I know went to the dispensary yesterday. Nobody has seen them since. I worry about them, in case bad things happen.
They probably
Do
did.
you need any assistance, Miss Popper?
It depends on the price of your medicine.
What? She's got fatigue. Cool.
I am shocked that you would think I am that sort of man.
Forgive my suspicion. I'm so used to liars with good manners. Thank you, sir.
Yeah, no problem. My eyes are still wigged out. You would think that somebody's like,
Goodbye, miss. Take care of yourself as best you can.
hey man, you probably need some help over there. You look like you need the medicine more than I do. Let's take a look. So, recovering. Don't know who he is. Recovering. Oh, I don't have the thing to migraines though. That's the problem. I think if I did, that might be a bit better. Just hit the wrong button. Joe Peterson. Hey, Joe, what do you know? What is that guy's name? I don't know his name, do I? Other than Mason Swansborough. I don't know where this Mason guy is, unfortunately. And I think I could go look off over this way, and maybe he is that way, but it's probably best for me to push on with the mission that I've got, in my opinion. So talk to him.
Its effectiveness has been proven by many. Even the flu is no match for the swan.
Yeah, she's crazy. Let's just go this way. Let's go back and go to the cemetery. So I feel like I did a lot to try to get this side of town healthy again. and hopefully that will improve it from critical up to the next one. But we'll see. I'm not sure of how much healing an individual person does for like taking it up a notch. Like, will healing one or two people bring it up? And so, you know, healing 4 people will bring it up twice? I don't know. But we're going to find out when we do eventually go level up. Hopefully that gets better. I kind of want to do my best to keep these areas as close to, like, good as possible. The problem is, the more people that go missing, the worse it gets. And on top of that, ooh, I'm going to go look over here real quick. On top of that, it shouldn't be forgotten that they did an excellent job with the nurse and her dispensary, because it is so well written in the fact that where the heck does this go? I don't know. We're gonna find out. It's so well written in the fact that you can choose. Investigation updated for what? Wrong target. Blackmail, night shift. I don't know. Let's go in. Hello. Whoops. That didn't work because I'm not locked on. Okay. Can we not back myself into a corner, please? Oh, I whiffed. That should kill him. Ow. You know what? I need a heal. And it would be nice if I could heal off of you by biting you. Okay, and then we'll also use this. Bring myself up real full. So, like with the dispensary, they made it so it seems like the right thing to do is to be like, okay, you know, just forget about all this and leave. And kind of change her mind on everything. But when you do that, suddenly that medical attention is not being cared for. So it's almost worse than just like threatening her, whatever. Survey mission. Object. Vampire activity. Hospital survey. Investigate. 3 days ago, one of our new recruits heard a rumor about the presence of a female vampire hiding in the Pembroke Hospital, London East End. All we have is her first name, Selma. Your mission is to discreetly go there and observe any suspicious activity concerning said leech. Then report directly back to us, and we will decide what action should be taken. Right, that was the chick that's totally not a vampire, but is being chased down, essentially. So she was in the hospital, so we should go back and talk to her, I believe. I think. I'm actually not sure what that one wants, because I can't... I'm not entirely sure how to track Dr. Swansea needs. Actually, he's got new dialogue available. I was in the tomb. Main quest. Okay, so this is my main quest stuff. Can I see like side quest stuff? Citizen menu, local investigations. Right, find the... okay, I see. This is like my side quest menu. Find the local command post of the Guard of Prywin. Bring back the wallet to its owner. Milton Hooks. Curious. Reach the pharmacy, which I haven't done. I succeeded in that. I can help her with her fatigue if I need to. Probably should. I succeeded in that, and I should help him with his headache. Curious. Can I track that and kind of see where that is on the map? So we have that. And this is over here. Wrong target. Find the command post. Okay, so I just need to like go up and over here instead of going to there. Interesting. Actually, I wonder, right? Because the game... oh, was this something over here that I can loot? No. The game... was that? No. The game wants you to rest. It's like, hey, go and sleep to get your XP. and it tells you that you have a lot of XP. It's like, go get your XP, and you're like, but why? Why do I need to do that? And what I'm realizing is you need to hold off for as long as possible on some of this stuff. Because if I could just keep getting materials and crafting and getting these people healed up before I go and sleep, and eventually this is all healed up, like all these areas are healed up, then I don't really have to worry too much about that. And then when I do go and sleep, it's all good.
Best stay back, sir.
Yep, gonna stay back. Cool. Let's do this. How pro is that? Come on now. That was awesome. Oh, he like teleported when he hit me. That was no fair. I think I'm getting the hang of this a little bit. Just a little bit. I'm going to completely forget it the next combat cycle. That's just how this works, apparently. Yeah, the curious thing that I think is, like, if you wait to sleep, you can get a lot more done in that day, but you're obviously losing out on the amount of XP that you have. See, it's kind of like a balance, and I love that. I love that it is a balance to begin with. Can I get in any of these doors back here? I don't think I can. Let's check. Because it makes you think of, like, when do I go and level up, which will then turn it to the next day and move things forward. Abandoned investment property. I don't think I'm supposed to be here. Find the local command. Get away from me. Don't touch me with your disgusting hands, is what that guy said. Where the hell am I? Retaliation. New investigation. Oh, let's do that. Give me your blood. Save the shocked man by defeating the skulls. Hello? Hi. Let's cast that. Okay. Ow. You're like locked onto me. I need some stamina. Ow. Like, I should kill it? Oh, real close. Okay. Oh, come on. How did I not finish him off? Thank you. Right. I don't know if I'm going to be able to get back up here, so I'm just going to read all this stuff before I head down. But he was apparently down here.
Help! Some damn strangers are attacking me!
Okay. I got you, bro. Oh, this is one of those. One of those teleporters. Ow. Oop. Nullified? What do you mean nullified? Okay, jeez. Why didn't he just teleport through the door there? I guess you can't. It's not really a teleport. It's you turn to smoke. And I don't know if you can actually travel through. Well, there's like an open thing. I don't know. Not that smart, maybe? Maybe not that smart. Hello, good sir. I saved your life.
What? What happened? Who are you?
It's all right, sir. You're safe now.
Oh, a fellow Englishman. Thank you, sir. For a moment, I thought those bloody heathens had killed me.
What are you doing here? This place is not safe.
Yeah, it's a cesspool, but it's mine. I came to collect some overdue rent, but those who still live here have gone completely bonkers.
You're very lucky to be alive.
Yeah, filthy immigrants. Fucking savages,
Jeez.
every one of them. And now with this bloody fever, they're just animals.
You can find safety of sorts in Whitechapel. If you're quick and cautious, you'll be able to avoid the savages.
Cool. Goodbye. Wait, can I actually medical check up
to
him?
Whitechapel without delay.
Safety.
No, I can't. But he does have the cold. And I do have the treatment for the cold. Apparently. Or maybe I do?
This is Braille.
I need someone who can read this.
Aha! An unreadable text in Braille alphabet with just the title in Roman alphabet. Cure for blindness. Curious. So I can take that to the chick that is deaf, right? No, that seems weird. Why would I do that? That might be one of the dumbest mistakes I've ever made. Why would the deaf or the mute be able to read Braille? No, I need to find someone who is blind. Don't ask. That was a huge brain fart. Door has been unlocked. Oh, goody. Can I actually go back up here? Because there was like this whole area that I kind of skipped over just because I wanted to get down to this dude before he died. And I'm not sure if there's anything even up here, but oh, there is. It's worth it. It is worth it to get this stuff because I think getting all this crafting stuff is going to be so important for getting these like treatments to give to these people, especially if I plan to prolong my leveling, which I may very well do this time. Just simply because, like, you know, honestly, I feel like that's almost one of the best ways to play at the moment, is to kind of get as much done in a single night as you can, then you go back and level up. Because otherwise, you're kind of progressing the world forward, and that may not be what you need. And that makes the game more difficult, so then you're kind of forced to feed on people. So we're going to try to get done whatever we can before... He's not going to see me, is he?
It's one of them!
Nope, you saw nothing. Let's throw that. Let's throw that there. Thank you. Knock them all down. Whoops, I thought I had my pistol. That didn't help anyways. Ow. Ow. Okay. That. Ow. Actually, you know what? I'm gonna bite him. Ow. I don't have enough to teleport, but it's fine, because I'll heal myself back up. Cool. That's actually, you can regenerate a lot of HP just by biting. I bet if I upgraded the amount of HP I got back, it would be a pretty significant heal each time. I do like the RPG mechanics in this. It feels like it makes you kind of choose how you want to play, and that's probably the best thing that you can do in an RPG. Is make it so you feel like your players have to choose. They have to choose, you know, how they want to level their character. They have to choose when they want to sleep to level their character. They have to choose, you know, who lives and who dies. Like the choice is a really key part in an RPG. Die, bite. This guy's level 17. I gotta be careful here. Stop this. Oh, I missed. Crap. That's the worst part about that ability, is it misses. Okay, stop your flailing, okay, and just die. Let's loot. Report about Pembroke. Blah, blah, blah. Object, Pembroke Hospital survey vampire activity. Sir, having observed the Pembroke Hospital for 2 weeks now, and we can confirm vampire activity there. First, we now have proof of the presence of a female leech inside the hospital. The beast is clever. She acts like a mental patient to hide her true unholy condition. I personally sneaked inside the hospital and heard the creature whining about her need for blood since her body is decaying. But it gets worse. The administrator of Pembroke Hospital is Dr. Swansea. According to our team leader, Amanda Tilton, who died yesterday in a fight against a skull by the canal, he may be a member of the Brotherhood of St. Paul. If that's true, then there may be something big going on at Pembroke. Maybe even a nest of vampires? Protected by those bloody traitors of the stole. Interesting. We don't know what to do, but we are convinced you better come quickly with reinforcements and heavy gear. Cool. Investigation updated. I do want to help this poor mental health person. I feel like she needs some help from these people. And ooh, a new collectible. The Great Hunt. Hail to our fallen comrades. Hail to our fallen comrades. Hail to their bravery, for we prevailed. The Guard prevailed, my brothers. We hunted them down, the enemies of mankind, hidden in the dark tunnels of our modern cities. We found them in their nests and dens, and they perished. We brought the fires of battle to the blackest pits. Never had such I got the hiccups now. Large-scale war been engaged by mortals against immortals. Remember this victory, my brothers, for it seals and proves our methods. Never sleep, never surrender, never give up. Yes, my brothers, our method is good, and England is safer tonight thanks to you. Thanks to those of us bitten and killed by the enemy, or our trembling hand when they turned against us. Do not tremble, my brothers. Do not doubt, I cry. Tonight, for the fallen comrades, I cry. For I am an old man who finally saw my goal accomplished as I live my last years on this earth. The Guard of Prywin is only half a century old, and we have already accomplished so much more than the traders of St. Paul in half a millennium. This was our first great hunt. Let the leeches who survived our wrath remember we won't stop. Curious. I like collecting those because they kind of give you a good insight on like the vampire stuff going on in this world, which is always really, really cool.